Well, I just got well, after some great National Day parade. Oh yeah. By the way, on 9th of August is our U.S. or whatever days is usually in your local time standards. It's on 9th August is Singapore. We celebrate National Day. And for those who are wondering, it's a celebrate on how we are independent. This year is 52, so yeah, happy 52 years. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about today is I recently finished up some episodes I watched from OKKO, and now I don't want to go with a more in-depth spoilery one, and I just wanted to do is a more of an episode as a more idea to just get some as let's talk about these episodes. So the first episode I saw, let's already copyright copyright related oops, sorry, that wasn't a video. So recently, let's talk about the free. So I decided I wanted to review just be a Pebble. And up. So the story starts where OKKO decided why not to just. Basically, he's just having a normal day, and what? He's kind of sad that he's basically. Oh yeah, right. OKKO is basically sad because he's basically small, but his mother cheers him up by saying that Pebble moves by a pebble, but not a rock or stone or. Yes, he took some giant candy that Rad suggested. And shenanigans ensue. Honestly, the episode was pretty good, and I do like is that size does not matter. Either, pretty much. And honestly, it was a pretty good episode. Presenting Joe. Presenting Joe is a pretty good episode. Also, it's a pretty good episode. The story starts where we get to a stage stand-up show with some characters. Actually, so we get to then we get to Joe Cuppa. Yeah, that's his name. Who basically makes puns on this, and then we get to him. When he was going on his own tour, then he suddenly goes into with the cat. Go to the cat. Oh yeah, right. Go to the back to the store and suddenly realize the terrible thing that we have run into is that he wasn't famous, and he lives in a he sleeps in the bathroom of a gas station in a, let me tell you, in the sewers, which is like, really? Anyways, he decided he wanted to work at a dollar store and realizes that he wasn't good, even making some coffee puns, even drinking his own miniature self with, which I'm not gonna make that weird head joke. Yeah, you want me to expect that head joke, but you won't ever. Then I realized when he wasn't having no abilities. We also get to know that Cuppa Joe's mouth is in his top of his head. I'm not kidding, that was the weirdest and a bit creepy scene that you can ever see. And yes, that explains how he. Also, I don't know where his nose is. Yeah, we'll never know. I don't want to make a joke about it. Anywho, back to the episode. Anyway, oh yeah, and Joe Cuppa discovered when he ever makes a lot of coffee puns, he basically just, out of his mouth, basically a fist coming out of his mouth, supporting it by some coffee. I'm not kidding, that actually happened. And yeah, by the way, may I tell you what Joe Cuppa fight? Sorry, what's her name again? One second, I need to. Oh yeah, by the way, also earlier he did this scene that I feel like he even did a weird we basically just does this. And yeah, if you are seeing, I would also if you don't want to see this scene, please cover your eyes or don't watch this video until I say so. Now, if you want to see it, here's it. And here, sorry, actually. Oh my god, that's okay. That should be enough of you. Yeah, seriously, your eyes are already doing it. Okay, you can open up. If you were closing your eyes and turn out the most entirety of this, then you're okay. And yeah, that was something earlier. By the way, may I tell you if is you want?
Yeah, we know it's you, Shannon.
Shannon. Worst name you can have. Yeah, honestly, I want to make it. Really, Shanna? You can pick Buffy. That's if she named that Shanna. Anyways, after a couple jokes successfully beat Shanna, she exploded. But don't worry, because Lord Boxman made multiple clones of their brother. In case of their brother, in case of one of each of these clones die. Yes, that goes. That goes with Dennis and that other big purple robot.
Yes, that you drink some warm water. Open your container.
Oh sure.
Open your container.
Sorry, I'm just having a bad case of.
Put on table. Open the other. Open the whole thing.
Sorry, I'm just.
You try it with the warm water.
Okay.
It will be much faster.
Okay, let me tighten this up real quick before I just don't any spills.
Yeah, you should close it. You tighten.
Thank you, Mom.
Is it better?
Yes.
Is it better?
Yes.
You want some more hot water?
Sure. Just put it over there.
This is hot. I pour it in for you better.
Okay, that should be enough.
It is very nice. Makes your throat free of itchiness.
Okay. Anyways, that's overall. And anyways, Joe Cuppa gets a studio, goes to Hollywood, right? Gets easily a physical comedy, and that's it. Oh, but the episode was pretty good. Next episode is do you have any more in the back? So the episode starts with Rat trying to take an idea, tricking KO that he thinks he had known everything, but in reality he's not really. Right. Anyways, it's kind of weird, and they also tell him to get some special shaving cream. The catch is with the shaving cream, it said he's in the basement, so he can't. Have to find a way to get down there. Let me explain. Yeah, they decided they wanted to go to a cave, backdoor alley cave that was a maze, and also have noticed a guy. Yeah, I know everyone are bad. Yeah, honestly, that scene kind of feels a bit anticlimactic, to be honest, where they reveal the Dennis guy who's just like, he looks like a wizard. Like, it's like having to know your enemy was your best friend. Like, you cannot enter here, oh hi. You cannot enter here, oh hi, Dave. Oh, you can come in now. Thanks, Dave. Okay. Anyways, we realized there was a mimic and got on the loose. It doesn't have a name, so I'm just gonna call it a mimic. We get to Red thinking that this pyramid area is a bathroom, but there was reality. This is a resting stone for the for the mummy. A female mummy, by the way. You can tell her by that bow. Anywho, after also doesn't want to take the map, and realizing this, after the sheik Eden goes back to get the map, suddenly it's just changed to another room. This kind of reminds me of something. Oh, yeah, this kind of reminds me a lot of roguelike games, as they just made that one, and yeah, it's a procedurally generated room. Imagine you go to the end of your house, and then suddenly you came back and it's a totally different house. Anyways, Mimic pretends to be a map. Deciding what to firebolt this thing, but the Mimic cannot be killed for some odd reason, and yeah, later Rad was trying to be apologized then. Rad came with the map, then suddenly another Rad came back. Red fights the mimics fight Rag, and then that's about it. And that's about the entire time. Then they came, Red and Eden just came out and realized that the guy who was a cream, they were not been there for that long. They hatched it because his beard managed to go a bit longer. And the end of the episode, they just show suddenly had a weird jump scare with a mimic, and the end. Man, the mimic can be anything you can do. Oh, I also thank God those are not those mimics from Prey. I'm not kidding. Those mimics like to be any single object. But these mimics are okay. They are much more they're smarter than those from Prey. I'm of course referring to the 2017 version. Okay, sorry, I need to put this right. Anyways, the last episode I'm reviewing today is My Dad Can Beat My Dad. And yeah, if you want to go with an obvious joke I'm gonna make. So the episode starts where OKKO is going to this burrito store. Anyways, we get to Red eating a double dragon burrito, which somehow basically makes a Hanzo Ultimate. I'm not kidding. That's a Hanzo Ultimate. I mean, yeah, I want to make that Hanzo Ultimate joke. Anyways, then we get to the Gangrene Gang. I'm not kidding. One second, I need to check if these are the Gangrene Gang real quick. Oh, nope. They look nothing like them. Also, yeah, despite that, one sec, I think I also need to tell something real quick. Are you kidding me? No, sir, I didn't mean to. That isn't, them. Oh. Yeah, actually, they're just none of these gangs. So then we get to... so we get to the leader, which I don't know his name. KO and Red wants to go fight fire with fire. They fight with fighting words for some odd reason. Then we get to a tongue attack, which honestly I thought for a second that you would take that food van, but it did not. So then we get to honestly a dad joke, realizing that KO's dad he doesn't have a dad, but he actually has, which we learn later in the episode. That point of that thing kind of feels a bit pointless. I'm just curious, who's KO's dad? I know he's not dead. And when he wanted to go with a father versus mother fight, KO's mother just really was like, really? You're gonna send me to fight a giant lizard? To fight his... Which he was disappointed, he was grounded, and he sits down. Then we go to a magma scene that anyways, later on, we get to and then we get to Double Dragon Burritos, who he fails to do a Hanzo Ultimate with that one. Seriously, that thing is like a Hanzo Ultimate. Also, KO and his mother had a conversation chat and decided why not his mother and the lizard. Okay, I'm just calling lizard from most of the episode since I know his name. We get to his lizard boy's father, which is he's giantly huge. I'm not kidding. He takes care of his son, and when he was trying to fight, use fighting words. Also, we get to a little glimpse that he may be. Oh yeah, by the way, that fisting might give us a little. So yeah, he can turn invisible for some odd reason. His father and mother are good. Then KO's mother just goes.
You still have your strap suit? When you switch on the fan and the aircon together,
Oh,
and then all the window open.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I just left. Sorry. Sorry about that.
Close the door. You want the fan? You switch on the. Close the window and switch on the aircon. Put down.
Where is he?
Where are all your strap suit?
Okay.
Finish all your strap suit?
Yeah, I believe.
Then give you some sweet to stop your coughing.
Okay, sure. Okay, back. So, yes, after facing, just. Kayla's mother just goes like, screw it, I'm just gonna defeat this fuck. Defeat the. Screw it and just go, they will fight. Yeah, it's literally a bad. Kayla, yeah, it's like, don't mess with Kayla's mother or else you be. Don't mess. She has literally some. And both of them are great. I do like the fight scene most of the time. Shows it. Where she wasn't supposed to be. Because earlier she was gonna just go fight words, but it doesn't honestly. I didn't honestly like using fighting words as a reason. It's just that honestly it does not feel that effective. And more physical than wordplay.
Nah. Here you are.
Oh, Ricola.
Okay, don't close the window now. It's dark now. Later cockroach will fly in.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll deal with Wait, crocodiles can fly?
Yeah.
Usually you see them as land creatures. Anyways, after this. Sorry, I'm just trying to close the windows really. Okay. After Kay decided I wanted to apologize to Lizard Boy. His father by giving him double dragon burritos. He was about to eat them just to play it up, but suddenly he actually swallowed them, realizing these are burritos. The Lizard Boy actually KOs the side, zip down. Lizard Boy's dead. As costume and reveals that he is actually a giant human. I'm not kidding. It's like the weirdest plot twist in the. It's kind of weird, and honestly, his head looks up weird most of the time. Honestly, it kind of feels like the weirdest moment, and I do like that it's actually also do like the character development with Lizard Boy and his father, as it's kind of one of the moments I felt. It felt emotional, honestly, and it kind of feels like a bit of an emotional moment. So after that, they both agreed, and they both hug, and they just leave off. Then OKK and his mother both got grounded because of all this, and that's the end of the episode. And I do like this episode for some character development, and yes, even I want. And yeah, next episode I feel like I want to go do that shipping jit. Anyways, that's overall for the episodes. Anyway, sorry if it's a bit rushed or something, so anyway, sorry I have to some moments, so yeah, anyways, first we don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time, goodbye. Bye!